Hello and welcome to another video on the RFW YouTube channel. And as promised in yesterday's predictions video, I'm doing a reaction video today. Like the first thoughts and feelings after Survivor Series, and I'll try and do this for every pay-per-view. So it's just going to be like my initial thoughts, a day removed from the show, not even 24 hours yet. This is a later upload than usual, I do know that. Normally try and upload around 6 UK time. I'm recording this later than that, so yeah, it'll be a few hours later than the usual video will go up. But yeah, well, let's get into this. So we're going to first talk about the women's match, as there are any women's figures to represent it. So as I expected, it opened the show, and for a War Games match, it just didn't need to be a War Games match. It was just very disappointing. I mean, you had the Io Sky trash can bin thing where she moonsaulted off the top of the cage, and it just, as soon as you saw it, you just knew how predictable it was, as she's done it before. So it just felt like it was just a bit forced for me, as she's done it before, and it just, yeah, I didn't really like that much, to be honest. Whereas a lot of people might like that because it's like a good spot in a match or whatever. But yeah, I personally wasn't a fan of that. And also in general, like the faces winning after having the advantage and everything, like, it just seemed like they won everything in the build, making the two world champions look weak as well. So yeah, what really wasn't a fan of that match. But yeah, as I just said, the face team won, which went against what I said from my predictions. So that put me 0-1 at this point. At this point, I'm like, oh, I still think I'll do very well. I think I'll get the other ones right. And then, okay, let's move into the second match. We have to move the camera over a bit. I don't have a Shinsuke figure here, but as you can see, the US title is not on LA Knight. LA Knight is down because somehow, some way, Shinsuke Nakamura is the new US champion. And I was shocked when I saw this dominant performance by him, defeating LA Knight in his reign that he's had since SummerSlam. And it's great for Shinsuke, and I'm all for it if they book him right and he has a proper good run with this title now. But yeah, I weren't expecting it all. I thought they brought Shinsuke back just to be a good opponent to present to LA Knight, get him a good win and carry on his US title reign. But no, Shinsuke won, and yeah, I'm just very shocked by that. But absolutely, I'm down for it. Now to see what Shinsuke's going to do with the belt and how good of a title reign he'll have. So yeah, that put me at 0-2. So it's a 5-match card. I'm 0-2. Now, luckily things did start looking up, as after that we had Bron Breakker. You can just about see Shyness, we'll lift the camera up there. So Bron Breakker retaining the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match. And yeah, I did definitely expect this one. I didn't really expect anyone else to win, so that was quite a predictable one for me. But yeah, there were moments where it made it look like Sheamus might get it done, but in the end, you just knew Bron was going to end up taking it. So yeah, that one put me at 1-2. So far with these matches, there was nothing really shocking happening, apart from Shinsuke winning, of course, but no real returns, which I think was a bit of a disappointment for the whole show in general. Not really any surprises happening or anything, especially at the end of the show, which we'll come to in a bit. But yeah, up next we had the World Heavyweight title on the line, as Gunther defeated Damian Priest for the world title to retain. And that was all due to Finn Balor getting involved, interfering and costing Priest the match. And yeah, well, I didn't mind this. I didn't think the match was that great leading up to it, especially like the RC title match was quite good. You had the shock of the US title match, but yeah, this was definitely a bit of a letdown. I still think it was better than the women's War Games match, which was my least favourite match on the card. But yeah, I mean, for a world title match, I weren't too happy with this one, to be honest, especially for the standard of Gunther matches. As Gunther's normally one of the most consistent performers, so you can normally expect bangers from him every time. So yeah, I mean, but you can't take away from the fact that, I mean, this match was purely done to give Gunther a more definitive win over Priest. But even that was a bit tarnished with Balor getting involved again. But of course, Gunther kicks Balor in the face and gets on with it. But Finn Balor's still having a little bit of involvement in that, so it doesn't completely give him a clean win over Priest, but definitely more definitive than the last one, for sure. But yeah, this was done to set up Priest and Balor for the future, probably at Mania next year, I'd imagine. So that's that. Gunther's still the world champ, as expected. That put me at 2-2 heading into the main event, and I'm really happy that I got to 2-2 at this point, because obviously going 0-2 at the start. That was really bad. And luckily, I did end up going 3-2 in the end, more right than wrong, as the OG Bloodline did defeat the new Bloodline in the main event. With, as you can see here at the end of the match, Roman Reigns and CM Punk shook hands and stood tall together along with the rest, with Sami Zayn and Jimmy as well. And as you can see, Solo was down on the ground. You did have that good moment at the end of the match when Solo was surrounded by all the members, and yeah, he just gets super kicked and absolutely destroyed by them, all hitting the finishers, which was a great moment. So yeah, I thought this was definitely the match of the night. Lots happening in this. Of course, you have started with like Giant Hammer Tonga, and then you had the moment of Bronson Reed coming in, which I didn't expect him to come in so early. Expected to be the Gorillas of Destiny going in straight away. But then even after that, Tonga Loa was about to get in, and then he's held back so Jacob Fatu can go in. That was a good moment. And I mean, even bigger than that, at one point, CM Punk's ready to go in, and then you have Roman stop him and send Sami Zayn in. And then that got even better when Roman Reigns is about to enter, and then CM Punk holds him back and goes in front of him. So yeah, some simple things like that just helps improve the match and the quality of the overall presentation of it. So yeah, that was good. You had, of course, Bronson Reed, who I've got in the background here. He hit the tsunami, but of course CM Punk moves Roman Reigns out of the way, so he just crashes through the table. That's a great moment. And then you have Jimmy coming off the top of the cage as well through. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Jacob Fatu, weren't it? Yeah. So he hit the useless splash through the table onto Jacob Fatu. So all these like big spots and moments definitely felt more natural compared to the women's match for sure. And yeah, I really enjoyed, especially the dynamic of Roman and Punk in this. It was brilliant. And the only disappointing thing you can say with this, which isn't really disappointing since it weren't like confirmed or anything, but a lot of people, including me, did think that The Rock might appear at the end, and they did really tease it. They showed the OG Bloodline Punk going all the way up to the top of the ramp, so every moment they cut back, you're like, is this the moment that they're going to play the music or whatever? But no, it never happened. The show ends with all 5 of them standing tall, and no Rock on this show at least. So in terms of the show, definitely weren't my favourite show of the year. I don't even think it was like as good as Bad Blood or anything. Of course, I've got the Cell match. Definitely not as good as SummerSlam. So I mean, it's not a great show this year, but it definitely wasn't a bad one. But yeah, despite that, I thought it done its job. It didn't have any major shocks apart from Shinsuke winning, but I thought it was alright for a last show of the year, apart from Saturday night's main event, of course. I think they're saving a lot for that first Raw on Netflix. Of course, the Rumble's right around the corner, so I'm excited for them shows, definitely. So thanks for watching this one, and there'll definitely be another video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, as it will be a review on this LA Knight figure that's over in the background down there, which, yeah, I've filmed a bunch of reviews, including that LA Knight one, as well as a few others. So you'll be seeing them in the coming days, and yeah, thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.